identification of the farmers who are maintaining the traditional varieties, their land races records, and the award and the protection of the rights. During 2018, Dr. Agrawal was elected by the United Nations for the Secretariat of the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture. During this prestigious tenure, he led the team of 146 nations for implementation of farmers' rights. He has also immensely contributed as a national coordinator for the project of National Agriculture Innovation Project. Presently, he is a national director for the National Agriculture Higher Education Project of the ICAR, which is World Bank funded project. He, as a Deputy Director General of Education, is responsible for all the matters related to higher agriculture educations in India. Particularly, I can say, as the nodal officers of the various universities, he's always giving his valuable inputs from time to time for the improving the agriculture education in all the universities and the institutes. The new ideas, particularly, which he has brought in the agriculture education, has definitely improved the standards of the agriculture education in India to reaching to a global levels. Thank you very much for being the chief guest of this today's program, which is very much related to the higher educations in the agriculture, and the aspirant students can get benefit out of it. The second guest of honors for our today's program is Dr. Profit Kumar, who is a national coordinator for the National Agriculture Higher Education project. Basically a horticulturist from the prestigious IAR, Indian Agriculture Research Institutes. He has served more than 2 decades in the various universities as well as in the ICR on the various positions for with contribution in the teaching, research, extension, and the administrative positions. He's involved in more than 5 international prestigious assignments, and he led the more than 14 research projects, which is having a very great contribution particularly in the horticulture group. He's a member of editorial board of various reputed journals and the fellow of the prestigious professional societies. He's a recipient of various prestigious awards, to mention specifically the Hemadri Young Scientist Awards and many other awards. He has having the various research contribution, more than 50 research articles in the high rated journals, 4 or 5 books, then book chapters and the various compendiums. As a national coordinator of this National Agriculture Higher Education projects, he is the first authority to whom we can contact, and being his a cooperative nature, he very cordially help us in the various activities. Thank you very much, Dr. Profit Kumar sir, being the guest of honor for this particular training. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Shinde sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Nangude. I will now request the principal investigator of the Caste Kasam project of Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapith Rauri, Dr. S.D. Gorantiwar, to give the review of the online training programs organized by the Caste Center.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. Shinde. Before that, I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to please say hello to our Chief Guest and Guest of Honor. Vice Chancellor, sir, please.
Agarwal ji, namaskar.
Namaskar, sir.
Welcome to this program. Hope you are all keeping fine in Delhi under a very critical situation. And welcome to Dr. Profit Kumar also. We were told that you have to close this program by 10:45. We are trying to finish in time. And thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Respected chief guest of today's function and the person who guides for all the National Agricultural Higher Education Project activities, Dr. R.C. Agrawal, who is National Director, NAHEP, and at the same time, Deputy Director General, Education, ICR, New Delhi. Then, Chairman of today's function, Honorable Vice Chancellor of this university, Dr. K.P. Vishwanatha. Guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Profit Kumar, National Coordinator, CAST, that is Center for Advanced Agricultural Science and Technology, who keep minute watch on each and every progress of all the different CAST centers. Dean and Director of Instruction, Dr. El Farande, Director of Research and Director of Extension Education, Dr. S.R. Gadak, all the Associate Deans and Heads of the Department who joined this inaugural function of 30th online training program being organized by the Center for Advanced Agricultural Science and Technology and Climate Smart Agriculture and Water Management, all the students and faculty participants. Now, as all are aware that this climate smart agriculture implemented in this university since last almost 2 years with the 4 objectives. And one of the objective is that to build the capacity of the students and faculties in the different aspects of climate smart agriculture and water management, and at the same time to build their strength to face the competitive examination, which is also one of the indicators of the NAHEP program. Okay? So with this view, we are planning to organize the training program for competitive examinations since long. But because of this COVID situation and some unstable atmosphere before that, right from in the month of February, we could not organize the on-campus training program. But after organizing almost 35 online training programs and at the same time webinars, we got confidence to organize the online training program exclusively on the competitive examination for the students and young faculty. So with this view, we propose this particular training program. On this occasion, I would also like to take the opportunity to narrate to our honorable chief guest and guest of honor how we organize the online training program. In fact, the lockdown started from the 22nd March 2020 only. But the day lockdown was announced, we planned the online activities and at the same time working from home and distance working mode activities of this NAHEP project, because we didn't want our resources to be empty-minded, and at the same time we wanted to provide the learning opportunity to others as well. Then with the guidance of Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dean and Directors, we decided to organize online training program as one of our online activities besides other online activities as well. So as a result of this, we developed the entire procedure for organizing the online training program, and we started our online training program from the first week of April actually. So in this online training program, this is not just webinar kind of the thing, but we invite the applications online from the participants of MPQ Rahuri and all over India as well from the agricultural universities network. Then we screen the applications, and after that we formulate the WhatsApp group of the selected participants, and we communicate regarding how to join, how to regulate and all those things to the participants through WhatsApp group. We also form the separate WhatsApp group of our resource person to provide them the guidelines for providing the online lectures. Then during the online lecture, this is not only lecturing, but there is also the active interaction for about 15 minutes to 30 minutes after the lecture is over. We provide them assignments at the end of each lecture, and at the same time we provide them the course material. And during some online training program, wherever necessary, we organize the online practicals, online visits as well. So in that way, this is the complete training program. And I would like to also submit to our honorable chief guest that when we organize first online training in first week of the April, then in fact no university or no organization were organizing the online training program almost for a month, and we took also that as the opportunity to provide the learning opportunity to others. And after that, many other universities and organizations started organizing online training program. So in fact, online training program is in fact the contribution of this CAST project, and because of which we could reach to all over India amongst our agriculture network, other network, and also different countries as well. In that process, we organized 30 online training programs, 6 webinars, provided guidance to 10,000 students, faculties, about 4,000 farmers by organizing 265 online sessions of 2 hours each. Okay? So we have also other activities, but because of the paucity of time, I would like to take some other occasion to describe our other activities also. And with this, I would like to thank once again our Chief Guest, Chairman, Guest of Honor, and all the dignitaries and participants who have joined for this training program. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. S.D. Gorentuar, for giving the idea about these online training programs organized by the CAST Center of MPK Rauri, which, as you said, took the lead to arrange this online training program and reach all over India and also abroad. I now request Dr. A.L. Farande, Dean and Director of Instructions, Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapith Rauri, to welcome the guest and give the background of this online training program for JRF and SRF. Dr. Farande.
Dr. Shinde, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Good morning to all. I extend my warm welcome to everybody. First of all, it is my privilege to extend warm welcome to on behalf of Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the faculties of our university to our beloved chief guest of today's inaugural function, Dr. R.C. Agrawal, National Director, NAHEP, and Deputy Director General, Agriculture Education, ICAR, New Delhi. I'm very glad that he has accepted our invitation in spite of his busy schedule. And thank you, sir, for joining us as a chief guest for this inaugural function. I'm happy to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Chairman of this inaugural function, Dr. K.P. Vishwanatha, sir, who is the guiding force in organizing such an online training program in series during the lockdown period and always inspiration for us. I welcome you, sir. I'm glad to welcome today's guest of honor, Dr. Profit Kumar ji, National Coordinator, CAST NAHEP, ICAR New Delhi, for gracing this function and on his presence also. I'm also welcome Dr. S.R. Gadak, Director of Research and Director of Extension Education, MPK Rauri, for his special presence here. I have great pleasure to welcome our all experts, associate deans, heads of the department, faculties. I also welcome Dr. S.D. Gorentuar, convener, PI of this project, CAST project, Dr. M.G. Shinde, co-convener of this co-PI of this project, Dr. M.C. Ahire, organizing secretary, Dr. S.B. Nangude, nodal officer, ICR, and joint organizing secretary, Dr. A. Atre, procurement officer, CAST, and joint organizing secretary, and all the coordinators and all team members of this CAST. I'm also extend my warm welcome to all my dear participants for showing their huge response. I came to know it's more than 1,000 and active participation for this particular program. The Indian Council of Agriculture Research is an apex body for coordinating, guiding, and managing the research and education in agriculture in entire country under the aegis of DRE and the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. All the students are aware that ICAR Agriculture University System of India has 75 agriculture universities comprising of 64 SAUs, which includes agriculture, horticulture, veterinary, and fishery sciences and universities. The 4 ICAR deemed universities, namely IRI, IVRI, NDRI, and CIFE. 3 central agriculture universities and 4 central universities having faculty of agriculture. And the National Agriculture Research and Education System of India is one of the largest in the world. More than 20,000 students, graduates, 14,000 postgraduates, and 4,700 PhDs annually are being admitted throughout the all India entrance examination for admission in different disciplines of agriculture and allied sciences. ICAR is conducting all India entrance examination for admission to UG, PG, and PhD courses in agriculture universities and award of scholarships and fellowships. National Testing Agency under the aegis of Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India, is conducting a said examination from 2019 onwards. The award of NTS for UG and PG to the candidates recommended for the admission of SUs is a subject to accreditation of the university, bachelor, master, and doctoral degree programs and college by the National Agriculture Education Accreditation Board. The candidates passed out from the non-accredited universities, colleges, though the affiliated to the public funded government institutes are not eligible for the admission, though this particular examination. Further, as you all are aware of that, the number of students awarded with the JRF and SRF fellowship and success in ICAR-NET and ARS exam is one of the major indicator of the accreditation of the college and university and ranking of the agriculture universities. Hence, all AUs are taking keen effort to motivate and encourage the students to appear for such type of examinations. Now, if you consider the status of agriculture education in MPKV jurisdiction, the MPKV offers various education programs such as bachelor program in 6 different departments: agriculture, horticulture, agriculture engineering, food technology, agribusiness management, and biotechnology. 9 undergraduate constituent agriculture colleges are with us, with allied colleges, with the intake capacity of 844 students. Master program includes the 21 disciplines of agriculture and 4 disciplines of agriculture engineering, and intake capacity is 376. The doctoral program comprises of 18 different disciplines in agriculture and 4 disciplines of agriculture engineering. Intake capacity is having 84 number. The university is developing a large number of human resource in agriculture and allied sciences. Since its inception, our university has conferred degrees to more than 1.1 lakh candidates. University has bagged 2nd and 3rd prize position in all India ICAR-JRF during 2008 and also 2009. Further efforts have been made to provide opportunity to the students for higher studies through establishment of JRF, SRF, and SRF forum at each constituent colleges. A trained faculties, logistic, and infrastructure support is being provided for strengthening this particular cell. As a result, the students of this university have achieved a fair success at the national level exams as compared to the student strength. During the last few years, it is learned that most of the students were appearing for a national and state public service exam, which resulted in decline in ICAR competitive examinations. But nowadays, student percentage to appear for national and state public service exam has decreased, whereas flow of students toward the ICAR competitive exam is increasing due to the constant motivation and encouragement of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. He is continuously emphasizing and motivating and igniting the minds of the university students to appear for this ICAR competitive exam. In view of bringing back the glory of success in these exams to encourage the students to ignite the young minds, to improve the ranking of the university and meeting the accreditation parameters, this organization of online training has a great significance. I congratulate to the convener, co-convener, organizing secretary, joint secretaries, training coordinators, all CAST team members, as well as all experts. Those are going to train our students specifically for appearing for JRF and SRF examination. And this particular judicious planning of this particular CAST team, online training program during this lockdown period is very crucial. I'm sure this training will not only help to create the awareness, but also motivate the young minds to appear for ICR, JRF, SRF, NET, ARS exam, and will succeed with the good numbers in future. Once again, I welcome you all, sir, and thank you very much. And be safe, protected, and healthy during this COVID-19 situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Farande, for welcoming all the guests and all the participants for this training program and giving background of this training program. I now request Dr. Profit Kumar, National Coordinator, CAST NAIB, ICAR New Delhi, to give his guest of honor speech. Dr. Profit Kumar, please.
Okay. Very good morning to all of you, and really it is a matter of great pleasure to see the 30th online program this university is organizing. Really it is applaudable, and I congratulate the whole CAST team there, including the worthy Vice Chancellor, for his support, inspiration, and guidance. And the worthy Vice Chancellor, Dr. Vishwanathan, Chairman of today's program, Deans and Director like Dr. Farande and Dr. Gadak, Dr. Sunil, the PI of the program, and his team. Really, I congratulate this team. And at the outset, let me congratulate the whole team for organizing such a pertinent training. That is one of the indicators of our CAST also, and moreover, ours to our UG student, where they're actually training youth for the future need, that is JRF, SRF or the PDF, because it is a 5 weeks program, a very well planned. I have seen the whole program, and 104 faculty members we are calling. So really it is a just like a congregation, like a kumbh, I can.
Well, there is no voice.
Of the intellectuals, too sensitive to be good adjective. So what I accumulated at management. Coming, sir. Hello. Voice is coming, sir.
हाँ नहीं,
Sorry,
बीच
it's
में
audible.
आपकी आवाज
Hello?
गायब हो जाती है. Yes.
अच्छा. और सिग्नल की कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी. Okay, now I think it's audible.
Yes.
So today I will talk about the student and my own experiences and journey of the agriculture and reaching up to this level. So basically, you see, the Nasti Vidya Sam Chachu. Always remember, your Vidya is having such a eye which you cannot equate with others. And the second very, one sentence, Shraddha Man Laveti Vidya. Until unless you are not having the faith, dedication, humility to their teachers, your gurus, you cannot learn Vidya. So today the students have joined this program. So this particular program is exam versus competitive exam. So you have seen the exam, just you have to pass. But in the competitive exams, you have to register your name in the result. So it is a competitive in nature. The merit is not actually fixed. It's not like the 60% is a passing mark. So what you have to do, you have to walk extra mile for the competitive exam and not for the, just like main factors. When you are learning, education, desire and dream. All are very important to continuously motivate yourself. And if you remember, our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he gave a DTA theory. When I was in a PhD student, I learned this DTA theory. DTA is a dream and thought and action. He used to say, allow your mind to do more and more. One day will come when your dream will convert into thought. Continuously, persistently, one day it will become an action. And once it becomes an action, nobody can stop you to achieve your goal. As it is said, arise, awake, stop not till the goal is achieved. Write in your room and remember this DTA theory. And honestly, hard work, if you do, nobody can stop you to crack these exams, JRF, SRF, or the PDF, wherever you will apply. And remember, in your life, the Charaveti, you have to continuously work. And the faith in yourself, that is very important. Eko aham dityo nasti. I am the unique. Like faith, if you stand by, failure and fall, if you fly away. So these are the things you have to remember for your perennial inspiration. Fixed and unfailing aspiration. That is a very important two words that you can conjoin and you can just achieve whatever goal you are putting. Seed of aspiration, that is very important. You have to put in your mind and start watering with your hard work and the honesty. So time. Now the another thing is that is a time when his guest has to leave, but and another one concentration I will deal. So time management, if you see, I will quote Queen Charlotte, I am always quarreling with the time. It is so sad to do something, always actually comes in mind. So make productive and unproductive time, you make your own, because 20% productive times generally you will find worldwide. So how to increase this productive time and join the league of the extraordinary people, that is important. And session, so this time eventually humiliates all. Remember, my dear fellow students, time actually humiliates all. So after
I think there is connectivity problem from Dr. Prabhat Kumar's sides, probably.
Shall we?
passing the time, you remember why I have not done it, to make you jubilant in the future. Another one important aspect to my dear students, that is a communication skill. Become, though you are copying the link. I think some, hello?
Yeah, yes.
Hello?
There is some
Hello?
problem, Prabhat.
It's coming, sir, now.
Now it's coming, but in between it is totally silent.
Okay, now I think it's coming signal I'm getting here. So I'm finishing now the communication skill I was talking about. In between some, hitch was there. So adept communicator and master of words, both are very important. And the communication skill, if we see, that is a verbal and written skill. Then the speaking, writing, listening, and body language. That these are the important, attributes one student has to inculcate to qualify in any examination, whether it's a JRF or even for the competitive examinations also. And another important thing is a secret of concentration. So that is very important, because concentration is a hallmark to crack any exam. And on concentration, if you remember the Arjuna, how Arjuna asked the question to the Krishna, how I can tame my mind. So if you see, the mind as restless as monkey, as strong as intoxicated elephant. So it was a very difficult question asked by the Arjuna to Krishna, but it was very simply replied. It is a continuous striving, and the practice will allow to tame your mind. So mind of the youth are like the jog falls. If it is not properly managed, it will lost, water will lost, and if it is managed, a dam is made. So a irrigated field can be created and bounty crop can be harvested. So I just request the student to read even small, 20 points letter. That is a letter to a student written by Vivekananda. You will find everywhere. You just Google it. And 20 points, if you see and read every day, that will transform your life. I can assure from here. And students, if you are really to mold yourself, that is a 4 mantra for you: faith, humility, surrender, and veneration to the teacher will bring a rich dividend of the knowledge in you. So now I am not going into detail to talk about today. I thought that I'll give the only motivational lecture, but I again congratulate the team who have actually invited the famous experts of their respective field to give a very lucid, effective, step-by-step lesson and tips to crack this examination. Once again, I congratulate, and I hope that this 5-week training will give a very good dividend to the students who are attending it, and they will succeed in their future endeavor. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to share my thoughts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, for very motivating guest of honor speech for our participants. The values you express in your speech, definitely they will be absorbed by the participants and they will move ahead. It will definitely help them to move ahead in these competitive examinations. Thank you very much, Dr. Prabhat Kumar. Now, as Dr. R.C. Agrawal, today's chief guest, national director is there and national coordinator is there. We would like to showcase a small video of 2 to 3 minutes. I now request Dr. Malunskar to start the video of this online training programs.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
There is no sound for this. Gorantivar?
Yeah, there is sound, but I think somehow that sound didn't appear actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Malunskar, for showcasing the work of this caste center MPK Rauri during this lockdown period. I will now request Dr. R.C. Agrawal, National Director, NAIB and DDG Education ICR, to please deliver your chief guest address.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shinde. So, Honorable Vice Chancellor of this prestigious university, Dr. Vishwanath ji, our good friend, Dr. Gorantiwar, the PI of this caste project at the university, Dr. Gadak, Dr. Farande, Dr. Shinde, my colleague Dr. Prabhat, and all the senior faculty of the university, senior officers of the university, the students who are attending this, and the other audience who are present today. So let me first thank the visionary approach of Dr. Vishwanath for being more active during this lockdown period, during this COVID-19 crisis. As we have seen all that how they have progressed during this period. The number of webinars, the number of experts which they called, the diversity of topics which they have chosen. So it's really a very good progress. So my compliments to the entire NHEP team at the university and PKV Rahuri, and my good wishes for more such activities in the future. Let me first also tell or also congratulate you that you have taken it topic which is really very important in today's time, because the exams are coming now. Already we have postponed the date for online applications 3 times, and the last date was 30th June. And we are trying our best so that somehow we should conduct the exam during the month of August. So that is just because of this COVID that we could do. We could take the request of all the students, and on our own also we felt like, because the students are locked up at different places, so they cannot appear for these exams. During this lockdown period, our many universities which are partner in this NEHEP, and even otherwise, even those universities which are not partner in NEHEP, only few are there. So they have taken number of online courses, even to see that the students are not put into any kind of stress during this lockdown period. And that also has helped a lot. So the first message I want to give is that please don't be under any stress, any kind of stress. Life is full of stress, but we have to just ensure that we learn as much as we can, we prepare to the best of our efforts, but not with any kind of stress. So how to remove stress? I think some of the experts will tell today also. They will give you the tips for exam, how best you can prepare for this exam. But the core thing is that this exam you can easily crack if you are clear in the concepts of different subjects, whatever you are appearing. Because the questions are objective. So I will just say that please try to understand the concepts as much as you can do. Try to solve whatever is available in the textbooks in the objective form. Just see, understand all those things. But one message through this platform I want to give to the students, that this All India Entrance Examination for Agriculture Education, which ICAR is conducting. So it's a very prestigious exam for the agriculture education. And through this education, through this exam, the students who get admission in various universities, they are always rated as the cream of the students. The reason being, you are coming through a national competitive exam, and we stop the inbreeding also. So that once they mix with the other students who need some kind of support or for the knowledge exchange, it is not only the knowledge exchange, it is also the cultural exchange, because you have the students from various states, various regions, various cultures. So that really brings a very good atmosphere in the university, in the sense that your not only academic understanding, but many other dimensions are also benefited using this particular channel for the admission. This year, for the PhD exam, we got a request that there should be more question papers for PhD exam than it has been in the previous years. Like we were conducting, I think, in 17 subjects, major subjects, the exam. So immediately we called the committee of experts and decided that yes, from this year itself, we will have more question papers, so that they focus more on the specific topics. So we have, I think, 74 papers for the PhD exam. So similarly, for other exams, whatever suggestions we get through different platforms, we are very adaptive immediately we just own those ideas and try to change our system, whatever is there. So if you have any such suggestion for improvement of our exams, we are ready to accept those. Daily, we are receiving the request of the students that they are not able to pay the fee, or they are not able to do some kind of things because of the technical problems. So immediately we send it to NTA and resolve all those issues. We are just seeing that how best our students can be benefited. We got a request for some extra examination centers in Tripura, in many other states. Immediately we accepted that, and we just told the NTA that please change the system as per the requirement of the students, whatever is the demand. That also we have to just see. So let me just tell you that in India we are trying through ICAR, and with the support of all the agricultural universities, 74 in number, we are just trying that how best we can have the quality education. Because it is not the education which is important, it is the quality education which is more important. So my request to all of you is that please be creative as much as you can through your imaginations and through your dreams, whatever, as Dr. Prabhat has told. So dream as much as you can. And how you can dream? You must read a book, Why We Sleep. It's a very good book. And you will find out that there are two kinds of sleep. One is NREM and another is REM. So REM is your rapid eye movement, and NREM is just opposite of this. So under REM, we just dream. In REM, rapid eye movement. So when we sleep, our eyes move rapidly. So that is the we get more NREM kind of sleep than REM. So there's a long science behind this. But what I'm trying to say is, in REM, when you see these dreams, when your mind is at rest and it is putting all your temporary memory into the permanent memory, whatever you learn in day to day. So that's the time you have to relax. So don't be under any stress. If you are under stress, then you don't get the sleep. If you don't get sleep, your memory get weakened. So those are all things which also you must understand, that how to take care of your health and improve yourself. So those are really very important things which you have to also understand, so that you can learn more and more without putting any kind of stress. Friends, now we are focusing more and more on through our education system, as you must have seen through various webinars also, for many global initiatives like global green economy, the knowledge economy, the global zero hunger challenge, the many international year themes which are announced by United Nations every year, and our sustainable development goals. So every student, I can say every teacher, has to update themselves with the day-to-day need. We should know what are the 3 latest ordinances which have come. So it is not only the knowledge from the books, it is also the knowledge which you get in current time, from day to day, whatever happens. That always improves your knowledge, keeps your mind afresh. You put a lot of things into your mind, and then your mind becomes eager to learn more and more in that particular direction. And that can be the another way to prepare yourself for such exams. What is our role for the sustainable development goals? How we can achieve it? What are those goals? what are the priorities, national priorities for 5 trillion economy? How we can be more crops per drop? The Honorable Prime Minister's vision. How the farmers' income can be doubled? What are the schemes, different schemes? So, Dr. Vishwanath sir, I am happy to inform you that in the recent Finance Commission meeting, which was last week, there was a review for next 5 years that what are the priorities and how best we can get the financial assistance from the government. So one of the topic which attracted most to the Finance Commission was the digital agriculture. So we have to really now focus for the digital agriculture. We have to prepare our students also for the digital agriculture. They must understand what is digital agriculture. And through digital agriculture only we can achieve more from the less. As you have been working on through this CAST program also, we have to understand what is the difference between precision agriculture, what is the smart agriculture, what is the digital agriculture. So where we have to focus more, what are the tools, what are IoTs. I think your center is doing wonderful work. And I have already spoken to DG that we will have one interaction meeting with your center one day. So how best we can take advantage of this and really make this center as the center of excellence in this, and how we can integrate the other centers who are also working in this, so that in national interest we come out with some new technologies. Maybe we can associate some IITs, maybe we can associate some NIITs or some other centers, and really come out with some solutions in this direction and work in the integrated way. So that's a good thing. I got a lot of idea when I attended one workshop at your Pune center, which you organized under the CAST program. So that's really something great, which you could organize. Because in times to come, you can see that even the common man, even today, I think you cannot find any person who is not using the mobile. So you can see the volume of microchips which are produced every year. So in times to come, it will be also integrated in all the appliances, whatever we use. Maybe it is the refrigerator, maybe it is it is your other appliances, your door, your microwave, everywhere, so that it keeps you informed. Your every camera will have a microchip, so that it keeps you informed that what is happening at your house, other things. So we have to be ready for that in agriculture also, as it is told that 10 raised to the power 17 microchips, and 10 raised to the power 17 is the number which is equivalent to the population of the ants in the world. So that many microchips are being produced every year. You can see the use. So the same kind of use is going to be there when you market something. So how every packet is going, it will have some kind of microchip. So automatically it can be tracked. Okay. So from producer to consumer, how everything we can know automatically, how we can take advantage of the blockchains, how we can take advantage of the food supply chains, the e-commerce in agriculture products. So a lot of scope is there, which students should understand that yes, only the sky is the limit. How best they can help the society, how best they can help the nation, how best they can help all the citizens in this country. So I will wish a good luck to all the students. I wish all the best to the faculty, to the Honorable Vice Chancellor for this program. And I again thank that we have thought for such an important topic for the benefit of the students. And I'm sure that this program will help students in preparing themselves for the exam and in making them a good visionary for helping our students. The young and talented minds only can come as a rescue in the future for our nation to ensure that we are having sufficient food we are having sufficient nutritional security, and there is no hunger, there is no malnutrition, there is no problem of any stunting, there is no problem of any kind of thing because of the food. The food means not only the agriculture foods, but whatever, maybe the animal protein, maybe the protein we get from fish or milk, whatever. So in every field, we should be self-sufficient. We should have all quality foods, and we should become the good exporter of all these things. And that is all possible only with the application of the mind of the young talented persons in the field of agriculture. So again, thank you very much, sir, and I wish all the best to each one of you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Agrawal, for a very elaborate and motivating speech to all the participants for this training program. You stress on the quality of the education and the importance of the JRF and SRF examinations. The future of Indian agriculture education is definitely on the shoulder of these students, and your speech of this today's inaugural function will definitely motivate our students. And we assure you that through our efforts of this CAST team, definitely more and more students will join the ICR through JRF and SRF. We are trying our best. Thank you again for motivating our students.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I now request the chairman of this today's inaugural function and our honorable vice chancellor, Dr. K.P. Vishwanatha, sir, for his chairman's address. Dr. Vishwanatha, sir.
Okay, good morning, all of you, and honorable chief guest of today's very inaugural function, Dr. Agrawal ji, and our friend Dr. Profit Kumar ji, and both our directors, Dr. Farande, Dr. Gadak, and followed by our CAST team headed by Dr. Gorantiwar, Dr. Shinde, supported by Dr. Nandgude and all the heads of the departments. I am all the participants, and I am seeing one of the experts from Bangalore, Dr. Mohan Rao, is online. And thank you for joining. And I was told he is the first speaker of today's training program, and all the participants. Yeah, as our organizers told, this is 30th training program and 6th webinar we finished. And thanks for the appreciation by ICR, Dr. Agrawal and Dr. Profit Kumar. And thanks for your assurance to consider this university to elevate it to Center of Excellence for in this one. And we assure from our side all our full-hearted support and sincere up to your expectation. Coming back to this one, I think in all 30 training programs, we have covered almost all topics, starting from the personality development to all the problems of all crops, all problems of farmers, and we have touched more than 8,000 farmers in Maharashtra and more than 10,000 students, staff, faculty in India and abroad. And it's a really excellent platform, and we are utilizing. And it is for the farmers. I don't know, Dr. Gorantiwar and Dr. Shinde, you told there are registration of more than 1,100 participants, but I'm seeing only 362 here. Yeah. But I have also seen this one that there will be a custom screen. What is that actually?
Actually, I forgot to tell that this is also online streamlined through YouTube actually, and many participants, they are joined through YouTube actually.
Okay. So those who are not registered also can join, or what?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. That means this is available in YouTube in future.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So just day before yesterday, in one of the webinar, the last webinar, our Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Dr. Nitin Gadkari gave a different outlook towards future agriculture. He was telling India is having surplus food grains, especially rice, wheat and sugar. And we are falling short of oil seeds, and we are falling short of energy, and how our research should be reoriented towards the energy requirement, and also to enhancement of the farmers' income. So that way, for the youngsters who are joined for a prospective, or I can say aspirant JRF and SRF, and also NET participants, and this is a very excellent opportunity. I used to see Dr. Mohan Rao in Bangalore. They and his team, they used to conduct Bangalore, UAS Bangalore has been number 1, 2 in the JRF examination results. I think they are getting continuously the very good recognition award. And since 2 years, I have been telling our Dean, Dr. Farande, to invite Dr. Mohan Rao and his team to our campus, but it could not happen. But now it is happening online. It's a very good, wonderful thing, and there is no restriction of this one. And see how difficult for the last 3.5 months, I have been in the same campus. And of course, we are quite busy, and we have not wasted our time to reach people. This is an excellent media, and I request and appeal all the participants, youngsters, to make use of this, work hard, streamline your lifestyle little bit, and you just follow little discipline, self-imposed disciplines in your this one, as suggested by Dr. Profit Kumar and Dr. Agarwal ji, that you have a good timely sleep, timely good food, and also little careful about the corona. And this one, we have to follow all the instructions given by the doctors and the district administrators. Unfortunately, the present situation, some of the states are going back to lockdown situation, and we are both in the lockdown as well as unlock. But the situation in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, that's very, this one I was told even in Bangalore it is increasing. We have to take care of that. And without taking much time, I think Agarwalji has to attend some other program, and we are there with you. And I will listen the first lecture also without wasting much time. I am thankful to ICR and Education Division, especially Dr. Agarwal and Dr. Bharat Kumar and all his team, for supporting our university and our CAST team for taking this venture and to make this possible dreams come true for most of the youngsters, and keeping ourselves active in this lockdown period. And once again, I request and appeal all of you to take care of yourself and to take care of your family members and also people around us. I wish all the best. This is the longest training program. I think we have 5 weeks duration, and you will have a continuity. I think people should be focused, and if you are little attentive, if you work little extra hour, definitely you are going to achieve it. I know how difficulty. See, during those days in 1970s, we were trying for ICR fellowship. It was not possible. Their facility was not there those days. And you young people, you have excellent facilities. Only thing is, if you work at least now for next 2-3 months, you will get a very good, excellent result. And I wish each one of you for a good success in your endeavor, and make use of it. Getting an ICR, JRF or SRF and NET is not only prestigious issue, it supports you financially also. So that way, I wish you all the best. Make use of this opportunity. Don't waste, and spread this message to all your friends. As our colleagues mentioned, it is available on the YouTube stream also. Make use of it. I wish you all the best and work hard. And as our Abdul Kalam ji used to say, dream big, and you just work hard, and definitely results, you will get very good positive results. With these words, I thank once again Dr. Agarwal ji, Dr. Profit Kumar ji and ICR for supporting and for joining this one. Once again, wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for a very motivating speech, presidential speech to all of us. For the information of today's chief guest, Dr. Agrawal sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor and the directors, they made it possible to attend all the inaugural and valedictory programs of this online training program. So in case there are some important meetings, we try to adjust the inaugural and valedictory programs, but they insist that they have to be present for the program. So definitely it motivates all this CAST team and the participants of this training program. So thank you, sir, for your valuable address. There was some technical problem in the display of this 2-minute video. So if chairman permit, we want to show this along with the audio. So.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I think with the permission of chief guest, if he has another 2 minutes.
No problem, sir. You can continue.
Yeah, please.
Dr. Malvekar, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, आवाज.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chief Guest and Honorable Vice Chancellor, for giving his permission to recast this video along with the audio. This will definitely inspire us in your presence. Thank you very much. I now request Dr. M.C. Ahire, Associate Dean, College of Agriculture, Halga, to propose a vote of thanks for this today's program.
Thank you, Shinde sir.
Dr. Sinde, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ahire ji.
Yeah.
Dr. Sinde, can I request? It's a very good short movie you have just prepared of the achievement. Please put it on website and you can send so that's on the national website of NHEP we can put it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So that will become a aspirational source for others also. So they can see your good achievement, what you have made during the lockdown time.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you can send. I will ask my website guy. He will put up it there so that more people are an NHEP website can see and emulate something out of that.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a good suggestion. Thank you, Prabhat Kumar ji.
Thank you. I am here to propose a vote of thanks. The Darwin's theory, survival of the fittest. It's not the strongest species that survives, nor most intelligent, but one most responsive to the change. It's our proud privilege that Dr. R.C. Agrawal, National Director and DDG Education is with us. I express deep sense of gratitude to you, sir, for your presence and for addressing our students.
I am also very thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.P. Vishwanath. He is the chairman of today's function. He is constant inspiration source for us. Due to him only we could organize these many training programs. I am very happy that today National Coordinator of NAECP CAST, Dr. Profit Kumar is with us, today's guest of honor. He is very supportive and providing support to the CAST NAECP MPK Virahuri. I am very much thankful to you, sir. I am very much thankful to Dr. A.L. Farande, Dean Faculty of Agriculture. He is the guiding force behind us. He guides us for conducting so many programs. I am also thankful to Dr. S.R. Gadak, Director of Research and Director of Extension Education. He is always extending helping hand to us. I am also thankful to all the associate deans of respective colleges, all heads of the departments, convener and PI of this program, Dr. S.D. Gorantiwar, co-convener, Dr. M.G. Shinde, joint organizing secretaries, Dr. Nangude, Dr. Atre. I am very much thankful to you, sir. I am very much thankful to all the faculties, participants, and especially 104 resource persons, because this is the online 5 weeks training program. It is very Herculean task to find the experts and to finalize the schedule. I am very much thankful to all the training coordinators and all the RS who did who completed the task. I am very much thankful to all those who helped for conducting this program. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Ahire. Now, as there is no tea break, I will request the organizers to start the first lecture of this JRF and SRF online training program immediately.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. And I'll take leave, please.
Okay, sir.
I will again join if time permits. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
After 5 minutes, the first lecture will start.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we can start immediately. I think our resource person is ready.
Yes, sir. Mohan Rao, sir. Hello.
Yeah, your mic is mute.
Mute.
Dr. Mohan Rao.
I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can you start, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, any PPT, sir?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. Welcome all the participants in first session of the 5-week training program. And this session's expert is Dr. A. Mohan Rao, Professor and Head, Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding, US GKVK, Bangalore. And he is delivering lecture on why and how prepare examination like ICAR-JRF, SRF, NET and ARS. I have just introduced him. So he has awarded as a ICAR Best Teacher Award in 2014. He is a part of the team developed the first draft whole genome sequence of finger millet and coarse gram also. He is involved in development and popularization of 5 varieties of rice, 1 finger millet variety and 1 chili hybrid variety. He is guided of 15 PhD students and 20 MSc students. He has published more than 50 research papers in various reputed journals. Once again, welcome, sir. And hello.
Yeah.
Can you start, sir?
Yeah, sure. I'll start.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning again. I thank the organizers for inviting me for this particular session. I'm extremely thankful to Dr. K.P. Vishwanath, who has been inviting me for the last 2 years, and somehow we could not make it. And I'm here now to make my presentation online. Though I could not make it in person, I'll be very happy to discuss a few points with the students who are preparing for the ICAR-JRF. Can I go ahead, sir? Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I will use a couple of slides to drive certain points into the students. And maybe at times I'll also be a bit deal things in a bit of detail so that the students get to know most of the aspects and how to prepare. Now I'll start with this first particular statement. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Well, in case if someone has to be very successful, he need not necessarily be a genius. Okay, he need not be very brainy. And same thing holds true while a student is preparing for any kind of competitive exam. It's sheer hard work that makes someone successful. And as this quote says, 99% is perspiration. So 99% is hard work. And most of the students who enter into the agricultural degree programs are not primarily there in the field of agriculture, majority of them, by choice. Okay, they join agriculture by default. And agriculture is the second choice, not necessarily the first one. Majority of the parents would want their children to be either doctors or engineers. And somehow the students prefer, again, based on their parents' choice. And once they don't make it to the medical stream, they get into agriculture by default. Well, majority of them